Hi guys and welcome. Today we're talking about a woman who got her boyfriend to pretend to be disabled or in need of a wheelchair to get to their plane on time. So let's talk about it. This story has gotten some backlash and the original poster took their post down, but there is some people who kind of stitched it, so we'll look at those. In the original video she says, "The devil works hard, but my boyfriend works even harder."
We'll put on a whole performance to make sure we make our flight.
From the disability community and chronic illness community, which I can relate to because I do have multiple chronic illnesses, so I was a little perturbed hearing this as well, especially where I have family and friends who need wheelchairs, they are wheelchair bound, they have to use them, and as someone with a chronic illness that has an invisible illness, it really ticked me off. Even worse is that there was in these comments a lot of positive comments, people being like, "Oh, this is such a good idea, it's so smart," but it seemed like the original poster was deleting any negative comments, so hopefully there isn't that many people who think this is a brilliant idea to do. So there was creators chiming in on this.
I don't know how many times we have to go over this. Do not do this. Look, I can empathize. I imagine it is horrific, miserable, and frustrating to be traveling right now, but I want you to think about how horrific, miserable, and frustrating it is to be traveling right now and having a mobility need that you can't get your access needs met because people are lying. And not only are people lying, they're posting about it on TikTok, getting almost 2 million views and inspiring countless hundreds of people in the comments to do the same thing and perpetuate the problem further. If you are not someone who has to use these services regularly, you would not know just how short-staffed they are and how rare it is that you actually get what you need on time. And not only by doing this are you taking that away from someone who needs it, because that is a finite resource. There are not enough wheelchairs for people who need them at the airport. You are also showing 2 million people that you lied to get in that wheelchair, that lying to get in the wheelchair works. So what's going to happen when those 2 million people go to the airport next time and they see somebody in a wheelchair who doesn't fit their perception of who they think looks like someone who should be in a wheelchair? Yeah, that person's going to get harassed.
And it's such a good point where there's such limited resources already. You're taking it away from someone who genuinely needs it. They need this, and you're just doing it because you were late probably to the airport and want to get to your plane on time. It's just gross. And then to film it and to push it out there like this is a hack. Being chronically ill, being disabled isn't a hack, guys. No. Gross when people use it to be like, "Oh, I'm gonna be sick," when it benefits me, when it's real people who are sick. There's no benefit. There's no benefit. We just live with it. You guys are using it to help yourselves and then just living your life, which is so frustrating. Next creator, I really related to what she said.
It is already so difficult to navigate the airport as a disabled person. Right now, I'm specifically going to talk about people with invisible disabilities. People with disabilities are already shamed, judged, harassed because they use this type of accommodation. People automatically think that they're faking it or that they're taking advantage of the system. By posting this and fostering an environment in your comment section for people to say, "Oh, I didn't think of this, this is a great hack," it's really harmful and adds to the problem.
I thought her talking about the invisible illness was really good as well, because as someone with an invisible illness, I myself don't use aids. I can ambulate, which means walk. I'm fine with that. I do have disorders where I can faint really easily and I get fatigued. Luckily, I've been able to control that and I don't use a wheelchair or any devices, but there's a lot of people who do need these devices, right? It's the same thing with even disability stickers on your car. I don't have one. I could get one, but I just don't feel like I need one. I don't feel like I need one, or I also am afraid of the stigma because I do look healthy, right? So people like me who look healthy get judged really easily. Maybe that's just perceived from our end that people are judging us, but I think they are. If they see someone like me using a handicapped parking lot, of course they're gonna side-eye me. I wouldn't even blame them because I'd be like, "What, you?" So make it harder for people with invisible illnesses to get resources or to even use those resources, because we know people are gonna judge us, think we're just lying like these people are, and it's really hard, right? So it makes it worse when people do lie about it, because then it makes it harder for someone like me or others who might need this to just not do it, because we don't want to be looked at as one of these people who just are scammy and gross and making a joke about these aids, right? Even in Walmart when they have those scooters and stuff, when people just play on them, if I use one of those, I would look like one of those jerks, right? So I really enjoyed her point about invisible illnesses. That was really helpful. It honestly feels like people just have no common sense nowadays, or no empathy, And like, I get it, these are probably healthy people and they don't understand the impact of what they're doing, but it's frustrating. It is. And hopefully they'll see this and like recognize, but maybe they won't. A lot of times people just don't, right? And as someone with health issues, you do have to just realize, yeah, a lot of people are not going to care. You're never going to be compassionate, and you just have to be okay with that and be like, they're an idiot, but I have to get on with my day. But I really hope these people learn something. But what do you guys think about all this? I'd like to hear your opinions below. Thanks so much for joining. Have a great day. Bye.